Hey guys, I want to talk to you about Townstar and incidentally because of really this is more of a Gala Games kind of thing, but people have been asking me about my NFTs and what I'm trying to accomplish and whatnot with um, buying the NFTs and how I'm planning, I guess, to earn in the using NFTs and whatnot. So my journey with Gala Games started somewhat back in the May competition. I got uh, I was searching for play to earn games that were free to play. Now, there were a lot that were out there, and I don't want to say any, I don't want to criticize anybody. So, any other ones that you guys find effective, then that's great. I think that variety is the spice of life, and not everything is meant for everybody. Okay, so that being said, I stumbled across Gala Games during the May competition. I started trying to play, trying to find out things about it. I didn't even know about scripts then, so there was no way that I could compete. But I was unemployed, so I was able to run my game probably at least 16 or more hours per day. So it wasn't horrible, but I did not place and I did not earn any of that fat loot that they had at that time. However, I continued to play, and because they just had that May thing where people were earning a lot of money. Then after that was over, a lot of people dropped out of trying to compete, and I kept being persistent and learning more and getting better at the game. And so I finally got to where I was able to win in the weekly competitions. And so started making some coin that way, some Gala tokens, and then they came up with these skins. And so I thought, well, I've got to have the skins to be competitive. I just really uh, thought that. So I've got, one of each skin, so my town is 10% faster. And I was gifted because of my node. I was gifted this pink lager skin. These ones do not affect your speed of your town, I don't believe. Um, so anyway, uh, I got the skins. I bought a node so that I could start getting more gala tokens. I believed that a wheat stem would benefit me. I got Mr. Puddles when he was on the cheap. It's like the first day they released it. It was cheap, and I thought it would be a good NFT, which I don't really feel like it's too good now, except for it does make like 9 town tokens. I thought the basketball courts were going to give more than they do, so I bought one of those. And that was sort of a waste, but really it wasn't that expensive. It gives like 3 town, and then the uh, sugar cane stand I got because of thinking that it was going to be helpful in trying to make cakes and whatnot, because at that time I didn't know what to make. So I got that. That turned out to be a good buy because I got it before they um, were before you made town coin off of them, and so I didn't know how good of a NFT that was going to be. It wasn't very expensive, and I got it on OpenSea. Of course, they didn't sell those that I know of in the Gala store. This was not in the Gala store. Way back in the day, they gave a little bit of a bonus for having other people join. And I think like my first couple of subscribers was family, and that enabled me, you guys, my fans or whatever you want to say, um, have enabled me to have this OK fountain. I appreciate that. That's how that one came about. I actually purchased Gala Gold and got an Express Depot. And back in the day, the Express Depots, before everything went crazy with the play to earn, you could buy an Express Depot for about $10 or $15 off of OpenSea, and that's where I got this one. So it wasn't very much money. I think I spent $25 or $50 to join Gala Gold, and got my other one that way. So when you guys are asking about my NFTs, I think I covered them all right there. But I will go into the game and show you. The other NFT that I use in Townstar is this Nor Hero. And this was really aggravating because I purchased it back in October, and they said it would be maybe 6 weeks. So 6 weeks rolls around, they're not telling you anything and whatnot. So they just now, about a week ago, so first week or so in January, they got this in game. So now you can utilize it. They said it would be around 50 town, and they have made it worth 60, which, as long as we had to wait for it, I think that is a fair thing to do, because I felt like that I was missing out on 50 town per day for like 3 months. So that was a little bit aggravating. Now, let's go into Townstar real quick. If you just saw my last video, then you've already seen this. But right now, I've got a simple town running, and on this PC, this is actually the PC that I built to run my my node. And so this is a really fast PC, and I do not have the scripts set up on this right now, but I just wanted to show you. If you click on a plot on the ground where you could actually buy something, if you have NFTs, you can go there, and you can see, like, these skins, for whatever reason, they come off. And if you click on skins, you can go there and you can say apply all. That works pretty well, except it doesn't ever apply this one. You have to do that one manually, but I don't have any loggers, so it's not really going to matter anyway. If you click on items, then you can see the different ones. I don't know if you guys can see this very well. My sugarcane stand gives 24 town coins. My wheat stand gives 14. Mr. Puddle's 9. My OK Fountain, thank you all very much for this, gives 8. And then this basketball court only gives 3. And each of my Express Depots gives 1. Now, all this with the caveat of you have to have enough Gala power to support it. Now, if you look, my Nor Hero, I don't know why it's showing up twice. I only have one. I wish I had two, but I have one. And it gives 60 town coin, which is absolutely amazing. So let me close out of that, and you can see that right now I'm earning 115 town per day. And if you look at what my node gives me, I get another almost 5. So I'm getting about 120 town per day. The more Gala power, the more I'll make, because that does not, I don't have all of my coins accounted for. In other words, I believe that once I get to 6 Gala power, then it'll count the 3 for that, and then 7 Gala power will count another 1 town coin, and another one for that. So I've got about 5 more town coin that I can get up to. So once I get to 8 Gala power, I will be, unless I buy more NFTs, I will be at the max on that. If you look in the store, when people ask me about what things I would find value in, I certainly would love it, and I probably would have enough for one of these if my Nor Hero had been working properly for the past 3 months. I would have enough probably already for that. If you look at my inventory, I have 5,500 town coin, and I would need 7,500 for that. To me, those would be a good deal, because it lets you have a candy shop without actually having to spend the coins for it, and they work faster than a regular one. Plus, they don't cost as much to run as a regular one. Now, the more that you go up in these things, I don't know why it's doing that, but the more you go up in them, the less that it costs to run. Like this one, I think is free. This one just costs a little bit, and this just is a little bit reduced. Now, if you look at, though, if I wanted to buy 2 of these, then that would be about 15,000. So I could get 2 of these for a little bit less than it will cost me to buy 1 rare. I would rather have 2 of these than 1 rare one, in my opinion. However, if I had unlimited town coins, I would get 10 of these. You know what I'm saying? But I do not. Now, as far as town coins, I think that to me, that would be the best thing to get. However, if you know, depending on your circumstance, what you have the money for, or what you're trying to do, if you need water, then get water towers. They're not horrible deals. What I would think, if I wanted to, like, maybe create cakes or something, if I had 2 epic wheat stands, they're not horrible expensive. they're pretty expensive, but they're not horrible. If you had two and you set them kind of like set one up and then four spaces over you set one up, then each of the all of those areas, of course you'd have to put roads for your windmills, but you could put windmills on all those spaces in between except where you need roads, and be getting five uh, wheat. So really you wouldn't have to grow wheat and you could have plenty of wheat produced. You wouldn't have to grow wheat. You could have flour. I'm sorry. I'm getting my terminology messed up. So anyway, I think, in my opinion, this would be the best thing. This is what I would like to be able to purchase, but I can't because I don't have the town right now. Um, the I don't see a huge benefit in a solar plant that just gives one. I want to make a video on how to um, create like a regular candy shop, and these ones need electricity as well. So to be able to have the candy shops and have passive electric for them, but I just haven't gotten around to that. So anyway, this is the part about Townstar, and that's kind of how I feel about that. Now, if you want to know what I have other than that, people ask me about my NFTs all the time. I am a huge fan of MMORPG games when it comes to like the medieval setting, and that is kind of what Mirandus is. Now, why these aren't showing up, I don't know, but I've got 5 of the rare exemplars. Let me see if I do F5, if this will reset that. Okay, there we go. I've got 5 of the rare ones, and 2 of the epic dwarfs, 2 of the epic orcs, and 1 legendary. I like bards, and so I just had to get long song. So that, and I've got a seafarer and a cartographer, which to me seemed to make sense to try to get a boat. I had blown a lot of my Gala tokens, so the Picard was really all I could afford, and I feel blessed that I was able to get it, because we all know that when they put stuff on sale, it goes kind of crazy. Now I've got a camp. Oh, when I bought the tent, I meant to get a camp, so that is probably going to be pretty much useless. The camp hopefully won't be totally useless, but we'll see. Might be. And then I have bought a pack of the skins for Townstar. I bought the first one, and then I realized that you didn't have to have the whole pack, so I stopped that business because that was crazy expensive. Okay, so then what else do I have? We went over that. Legacy, I just went ahead and bought the startup deed, thinking that potentially if you need land in order to make to be able to play, to make any money, that I would have it, but it's not a huge investment in case I don't enjoy the game, or you really can't make very much money doing it. With spider tanks, I've got a common body and a common weapon, and a rare body and a rare weapon. If I don't get to play all that, perhaps I can rent those out. That is what I would like to do. If you were a gold member at the end of 2021, then you got this Echoes of Empire character, a cartographer, and it's only uncommon, so I'm not thinking that this is going to be a huge benefit, but you may have to purchase all the characters, so it may allow me to play without actually having to spend any more money. And I purchased this claim here, and if you notice, it says uncommon celestial claims are made up of rocky planetoids, volcanic moons, and rare earth asteroids. They can have up to 3 mines of an average capacity, generating one resource type. These claims generate an average amount of dust, and each mine can be leased to up to 3 players. So this, I don't know if you're familiar with Echoes of Empires, but dust is going to be the cryptocurrency. So this, I am hoping that will turn out to be useful if I get to play the game and or be able to rent that property out for other people to use, three other people in the game to use for mines. This is my snow globe that it's rare, evidently, that Gala Games gave for people who have gold and who have I think they gave a level of a snow globe to everybody, but I had gold and I had a node. So I have both of those, and so that may be the reason why I have a rare one, but I'm not exactly 100% on that, and that really is just something to look at and something to say, oh, they appreciate me, but I don't think that they're really worth anything as far as can you use them to make money? I don't think so. And then we already talked about this. I got a very nice crystal that looks like this, and I think it's cool. That was one of the reasons why I bought it, and the other reason was that I could put it in Town Star and collect Town Coin. And so really that is it for my NFTs. And basically my thinking on what should you purchase if you want to buy NFTs. Like I said, if you want to purchase NFTs for Town Star, to me this Lolly and Pop Shop would be good if you can set it up so that, start off the game growing mint and possibly selling mint, and then set it up so that you can grow sugar cane and you'll have to create a storehouse, a windmill, and then you can start growing sugar cane and creating. You'll have to have some kind of lumberjack doing trees. So if you do it like in a desert or whatever, you're going to have to either have farmers that water, so you have to have a lot of wells and a couple of farmers, and let them, grow your trees like that. Or if you're in starting a forest, you won't have to worry too much about it. In a plains, you don't have to worry as much about it, but you will probably have to put 1 or 2 trees. So anyway, what you can do is, if you don't know how to make sugar, look at my video on how to make sugar. You'd have to be able to generate sugar, generate electricity, which for your purpose of doing gasoline, you're going to have to start off generating electricity anyway, and you could use this instead of having to spend money. So it wouldn't take a whole lot, in my opinion, to get to where you could make sugar cane. Now, like I said before, if I could afford one of these, I would rather have two of these, just because that's my opinion. You might rather have one of these and save up for the next one of these and whatever, or same with this, you might rather have this. But it's like, if I could have one of these, I could it would be about the same as having, I think, about 17 of these or something crazy like that. It's like, I would rather have all of these than just one of those. But I don't know what other people's logic or whatever would be. My plan would probably be to, if it gets to where I can afford, and some of that could depend on the price of town. If the price goes up, then this number goes down. So at some point, I am hoping, and it doesn't always work out like this, but at some point I am hoping that my total town coin will be greater than this, and so I can purchase one of these. And if I start with one, then I can get to more. The thing about it is, when you buy like that, like say that I had 7,500 or 7,800, whatever it is right now, of town coin, and to buy that, well, then I have to realize that my Gala power will go down in proportion to this right here would be 2 levels and then a little bit. So then I will go down to level 3. But for me, my biggest two producers of town coin in my play to earn would be 84 town. So if I get down to 3, then like I say, that's my top 3. So it would be 60 for the Nor Hero, and then for this it's 24, so that'd be 84, and then for this is 14, so that'd be 94, 98. So I'm still going to make, and if you couple that with my node, which is 5, essentially close to 5, so then that would be, I would still be making about 100 a day. So it just depends on what works for you. If anybody has a good strategy and they want to leave comments about that, that's great. I'm sure everyone would appreciate the help. But as far as what do I want to do, I think as far as purchasing anything, as far as anything that is not being purchased with town coin, I am putting a halt to that, because they are, right now they're selling town nodes, and so eventually, I believe, like I said, to me, Mirandus is my game of choice out of all these, and I hope that's not disappointing to anybody, because this channel is about Townstar, and I do love Townstar and appreciate all the benefits of being able to play a game and make money, and it's it's really amazing and a blessing, and a great thing. But Miranda's is kind of near and dear to my heart. So hopefully it's going to be fun to play, and I'm going to be able to get a lot of bang out of my buck on that. But also, what I want to do is when they offer Miranda's nodes, if I can get one. I know that the Town Star nodes go so fast that people can't even get them, whereas some people get like 5 of them or whatever. So that's not really fair, the way they do it, but it is what it is. We all have the same disadvantage to work with. And anyway, I would like to be able to get a Miranda's node. So I don't know what they might cost. So that's why I'm going to start saving my Gala tokens. And so whatever it is, hopefully I'll have enough by then. And also that will allow me, in my strategy, I want to buy these right here. So that will allow me to spend my town tokens and still be able to have enough Gala power to not have to worry that I've made it too low to collect any town coins. So that's part of what you got to do. Now, what do these count as far as how much town do you get on play to earn? I don't know, and I'm not really interested in it for that aspect of it. I'm interested in it for the ability to make candy without it costing a lot. Now, here's another thing. I think that they are going to probably make. They said that right now they had candy canes. They're planning to make other candy. So I don't know if that's going to mean other crops other than peppermint, or if they're going to use existing crops or what. But these may go up in price or in popularity when that happens. So they could sell out, and you know as well as I do, like when they sell this 124, that's probably not all there is to sell, but this price will go up to probably about 10,000 or so. So right now it's a good deal. I would love to be able to buy one. I can't right now. So if you guys can, you might consider that. And as far as Walking Dead, the way that was explained to me is that you get credits for people who play on your land and whatnot. And so really it hasn't been convenient for me as far as what I have Gala-wise, and so and this kind of game is not particularly interesting to me. Another game that I'm not sure about, Fortified. They only have the one thing, and it's always sold out when I see it. I'm not sure if that's going to be worth anything either to me. So the other game that I'm looking forward to is let me see if they have it under games. It's that Last Expedition. This game to me sounds like and looks like it's going to be the real deal. And so whenever they have NFTs released for this game, I may go back on my saving the Gala for Miranda's, and if they look good, I would end up purchasing 1 or 2 or 3 NFTs for that. But that remains to be seen. I don't know what they'll have or how much that will be. I hope this video wasn't too long and boring. I know that a lot of people are interested in the NFTs. I certainly am, and right now, though, it's all speculation. It's like Echoes of Empire. To me, it looks like, I like strategy type games, so this looks like it could be. And so to have something where I can, one guy, the cartographer, you can make maps of where you're going or whatever. I don't know if that's how beneficial that's going to be. And like I say, it's only a comment, but I think probably a lot of you guys got this guy. And as far as the this right here, it may be beneficial for me to have mines that I can get, gather resources and get somewhere with that game, or it might not. I don't know. And until some of these come out, it's not really going to be clear how beneficial they'll be. So far, I have picked um, the all the NFTs that I own, that I have purchased. I have picked them slowly based on thinking, if I want to play this game, I don't want to depend on somebody else. So I got a startup deed. Now, will a startup deed give you enough to actually win the game? I don't know. Probably not. Probably need a better deed than that, but at least I can play it and experience it, get some experience, and then if I need to move to a different deed, I can either rent from other people possibly, or then think about purchasing something else. With Miranda's, I've got all these characters, so it's like whatever is fun to play, I'll probably play. And if they're not fun to play, I'll probably rent them out. But I've got like the Iron Shaper to maybe make weapons or armor. I've got a Weaver. I don't know if they're going to make you make like backpacks or those types of things. But in other games, I've experienced that, and these don't seem to be very popular. But like I say, it could be that you need them to make like a backpack, and if you do, then it's good to have one. The Seafarer, it looks fun. I got the ship just for that character, and the cartographer to make maps. I don't know that I can use two characters at once. Probably can't. So I might have to let my daughter use that one. I talked about letting my daughter and son-in-law play my stuff anyway. So probably go with that. Orcs of the Long Hunt. That they can go longer without having to regenerate health and whatnot. Bone orcs, they heal faster than normal. Glimmering Clan, these guys can find the ores and gems. These Long Song, their music makes people use less energy to do stuff. So all these characters, the Trooper Rider, and the Green Cloaks. Well, the Green Cloaks, they're actually two different things. The Trooper Rider is supposed to be able to do, what is it? Bonus to farming and ranching abilities. Okay, so that could be useful to make money, and the green cloak is sort of a woodworker. They have a bonus to wood gathering and carpentry. So, could what can you do with the wood? I don't know if you can make upgrades for houses or whatnot. If you can make like a shield or whatever that you know perhaps you can make a cheaper shield than an iron shaper, or certain classes can use different weapons or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, the camp and tent are probably a waste, and then this is just something that I have. Maybe I'll buy the rest, but probably not because they're very expensive. Um, so at this point, I'm rambling a little bit, just saying that the stuff that I'm buying, I, it's just a personal preference. I don't know how these things are going to be, if they're even going to be fun or not. I pray that they are, and I have faith that they will be, but I don't know. And the collectibles, if anybody knows, comment. But as far as I know, that's just something cute to say. Hey, we're thinking about you, and that's it. I don't know. So, I hope this answered a lot of questions that you have about NFTs and my thoughts on them and where I'm going with mine. I was fortunate enough to be able to purchase a node, and therefore I've been blessed to be able to have some extra Gala tokens that I haven't really had to pay extra money for, and be able to and used to, I would win a lot of Gala tokens. And so anyway, that's got me started in Townstar, and then Townstar I've got coming in. And so if you were to be looking to sell your tokens to make money right now, that's not, I don't think, all that cost effective, in that every so often I could take and transfer my Gala over. I think I only have like one amount, but you can see that this is in my treasure chest, and some of it is from the tokens, but some of it is from game rewards. So that's going to cost me, if I just were to transfer all of this over to ETH, it would cost me like 2 gas fees, which is ridiculous in my opinion. But I don't know how to do it and not pay both of those gas fees if I want all of it. Now, if I did part of it, it might leave the part that is from the game rewards in there, but I don't want to mess with it right now, basically. And all of my town coin is from game rewards, or no, it isn't. So that's probably going to be the case. I haven't ever transferred my town coin over, but now that I'm thinking about it, a smaller part of it is going to be distribution rewards, and then the larger part is going to be game rewards. So probably when I do it, it's going to be 2 gas fees. Now, if we wait until the Gala chain is enabled, then I could probably just take what is here, because it does say Gala chain, and even though it says treasure chest, it's on the Gala chain. So if I were to be able to go over to the store and purchase this and keep it on the Gala chain, which that just means that I can keep it, use it, but not sell it. If I wanted to sell it on OpenSea or some other, OpenSea is really, OpenSea.io is what I'm talking about. If I were to want to sell it there, then I would have to mint it to the Ethereum chain. And so to do that, I guess you just click on it. I don't really want to do that. But if you click on it, it'll probably let you either transfer it to somebody else or sell it. And so that's pretty much it. Once they have the Gala chain, which should be first quarter, so if you're thinking about doing some things, you might want to consider doing that, waiting for it to, even though all this looks like it says treasure chest Gala chain, I think that the distribution rewards and the game rewards are going to be two different totals, and they're going to cause you to make two gas fees. So I would wait, unless you're in a big hurry. Like I say, Gala chain should be, they push everything back because well, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to be negative. Let's hope that they get Gala chain going quarter 1, which is what they have predicted. And I hope that, I pray that. And so this is an evolving thing. If I can do any more videos on anything to make it more clear, let me know. But this is all my take on NFTs and where I'm headed with my stuff. But don't hold me to it, because if I come up with a new strategy on the fly, or if they were to come up with a different NFT for Townstar that I think would be better than this Lolly and the Pop Uncommon, then I might go that route. But right now, this is what I want. This is what I'm doing as far as Townstar goes, and this channel is really mainly about Townstar. So there you go. If you got all the pieces to this, let me show you what they did. They made a pin of what you can get from, alright, let me find Townstar, what you can get from the from those sets. So if I, like for me, I have one uncommon basketball court, and that counts 3. So if you had 2 of them, that would be 6 total. Then you get the warp, which these are the shoes that go with the things, and it takes this combination across, each row across. So if you did those uncommons and the warp, then each item counts that much, and then the bonus is 6.5, so 25.5 would be your whole total set bonus. Now if I had seen this ahead of time, I would have seen that the uncommon was only 3, and I probably would not have purchased it, but I did. And even the legendary, it's 107.5. That's pretty good, but I am not sure how much those Genesis shoes for legendary would cost. The let's see what the uh, uh, basketball courts, the legendary basketball courts. That's 17,000. So it will cost you 34,000 um, and something town coin, which if you look at it, if it was 50 cents each, then you're talking about maybe 17,500 dollars worth of town coin to get those two, then plus whatever the shoes cost. Um, and that is provided that you can actually get these legendary ones anymore. I don't know. Sometimes they're sold out, they come back at a later time and let you buy more of them. And then sometimes they're really sold out. If anybody knows how you can tell if something is actually really sold out or if they're just upping the price, please let me know, because I don't know that, and to me this is a source of irritation. If I want to buy it, I want to buy it. I don't want to have to keep checking the store to see, oh, are they bringing it back or not or what. That's irritating to me. But so anyway, that's just more rambling on. I apologize if this turned out to be long and boring. If so, just skip through and find what you're after. But that's really all I have to say about NFTs right now. If you want more, you want clarification, you want a better video, just let me know kind of what you would prefer that I focus on or talk about with these, okay? If you've got Vox, uh, they are hard to buy. I tried to buy them once and it was like a waste of 3 hours of my life that I'll never get back. But they, I didn't get one, and I was online before they even started to sell, and I still wasn't even able to get through to get one. Like I say, it was a waste of part of my life that I'll never get back. And so if I sound bitter about that, I really am. I get aggravated when they don't have things set up to work right, and the way they sell things, and they're not equipped to handle the volume, and so for that reason you miss out, but other people get it. It's a source of irritation to me. I feel like maybe they should let people fill out something and do just a lottery drawing or whatever, if that's the case. But regardless, it is what it is. And I have a lot of stuff, so I should be thankful for that. But I am going to make my next video about how to do uniforms with a wheat stand NFT, and I am going to use it using Citadel of the Wind City Modeler program, because I cannot get a spot like I used to get, where I think that's part of the reason why I stopped actually trying to play competitively. I can't get a spot that I want where I've got two ocean parts, or not ocean, but river parts, and so I decided to stop stressing about it and just do the monthly play to earn. I don't try to build a complicated or competitive city. As you can see, I've shown you my city. I just do the play to earn, and it's no stress at all. I just turn it on every night for maybe an hour, and go do something else, come back, collect my rewards, and turn it off. So that works for me. If you're still trying to be competitive, if you know how to get a good spot, or there are ways that you can do your water. If you have water towers, or just want to build water. Anyway, I'll cover that in that video. But so I'm going to make a model of a very competitive uniform producing town. So that's the next video. I'll see you there. Like, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.